I'm in a new province, and I just finished up the league with 420 Dragons, Pauper Challenge, Top 8, Esper Familiars list. As always, you can fam up and combo off in whatever match you want by clicking on the timestamp in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the league. Okay guys, we gotta play real fast tonight, alright? So get your advice in like 10 seconds earlier than usual. This isn't too bad. We have a Brainstorm, we got a couple of God Pharaoh's Faithfuls. It's a little awkward. I'm probably gonna fetch white with this, but I can't float blue mana. I think I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna blind keep first game with the fams. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be this is gonna be the slowest play you've seen. Also new setup, so expect misclicks. I think I might be a little low. I'm testing out the ergonomics here. Bye. seems very slow. Untapped blue mana would have been sweet there, but we did not have the luxury. Maybe I'll actually get blue mana with this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get blue mana with this. I feel like we're gonna be a lot more choked on blue in the future. We can also get down a snow-covered island next turn, get our opponent shaken. Best advice is to win. I don't even know how to win with this, I think. I think this is how you win. But that's also great. Yeah. We need the blue. Opponents on Sandstorm Delver. We have no interaction. Maybe they're just on mono red fun times. Here comes Fairy Miscreant. Yerp. No, Delver. Okay. This is going to be all right then. Kind of awkward that we're not... Ooh, okay. Well, that's coming down. Where they have the opportunity to counter anything. God Pharaoh's Faithful is actually going to be good here, so I'd really like to find a land and start doing that next turn. We have to hit our land drops, so I'm going to take Azorius Chancery past the turn. They might Blood Moon me. Oh, my Karus! I think I'm a lot more afraid to see Dinrova horrors than I am to see Delver secrets. God, that was brutal. Ah, Delver flips. Frig. Now, I questionably could have like brainstormed there and got some more value out of this Seagate Oracle. Maybe that was the right play. This deck is cryptic. It does nothing to... Oh yeah, I am all moved in. Yeah. Yeah, Electrickery, very bad against us. That red splash looking pretty awkward, isn't it, opponent? So we have 4 Mole Drifters and they have 7 removal spells, which means we might be in trouble. We can't let them counter any of our Mole Drifters. We can't attack with these or these. Yeah, I guess Shuffle Effect would be great next turn. Even a Preordain, like going God Pharaoh's Faithful, Brainstorm, Preordain, bottom stuff. Oh, weird, yeah. Rune Snag? What is going on? Is this like a madness deck? Okay, alright, so we get to do some dreamy stuff here. So we'll play God Pharaoh's Faithful. And we will... I might want to Brainstorm this land away, so I'm going to tap it and pick up my snow-covered here, and then we will Brainstorm, trigger, gain a life. Definitely not a stock list by any means. Have a look. I don't think we need another Seagate Oracle. I'm okay having Ghostly Flicker here, and I don't want to get rid of these Mole Drifters. I think another Faithful is probably nothing we want to see. Grixis Tortured Delver? Oh god. They do have Ash Baron's Evolving Wilds, so you're probably right. It probably is a 3-color Delver deck of some sort. Yeah, I don't think I want either of these. We want our payoffs now. That's what I'm talking about, gang. Let's snap some friggin' Mole Drifters, know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, right? The Faithful Suiting is really weird. Like, I think you have to lean into the synergy a lot. Because I forget who it was. Somebody mentioned to me in a Discord somewhere that like it really is net card disadvantage a lot of the time. And that can prove to be awkward. I think I'm just gonna like raw dog one of these Mole Drifters, and I'm just gonna start casting Mole Drifters. Because I can block Delvers, they're gonna draw us a bunch of cards. We're gonna awkwardly discard a hand size here. What's our opponent got? Rune Snag? Well, I never. There's a lot of things I would have rather run into a rune snag than a Muldrifter. It's a fantastic card, but not when you can run Preordain and Ponder. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, with it doesn't, like, Preordain and Ponder just don't have the cost associated with it. Yeah, it is spicy. Do Legacy decks run? We don't have any graveyard hate in the board either. Do Legacy decks run Faithless Looting? Cool, okay. Yeah, and I played it in Rallygon and it felt pretty good because we had all of those like graveyard recursion. Okay, we gotta think, guys. And I know this isn't really like a deck where you want to be thinking much, but I kind of want to evoke Drifter, Snap Drifter. So I'm going to. And then we'll play probably Seagate Oracle. So let's evoke Drifter. And we want to draw 2 cards first. Draw a couple cards. Snap the Drifter. Try to snap the Drifter. Hopefully they don't have more rune snags. That would be awkward. Black Red Reanimator, play it. Okay. Oh my god, they do have more rune snags? I was gonna Snap Drifter, play Seagate Oracle here, and then next turn Mnemonic Wall back the Snap and try to keep kind of getting us into a position where Ghostly Flicker would be good, but that was probably fine on a hard cast. I guess our opponent's not worried about it. Cool. So we don't lose our Drifter. And actually, we could play Serrated Arrows here. I think I'm gonna play Serrated Arrows. And I don't... Oh, or we could play Sunscape Familiar. Sunscape Familiar Seagate Oracle. Actually, that seems better. Oh, I don't know though, because they're playing like they have counter magic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on the Serrated Arrows because once we get this going, they shouldn't be able to do anything about it. And I'm gonna go to combat now, just in case they want to spend any mana in our combat step. There's so much to do right now. Like, there's so much going on in my hand. This is insane. I don't have to protect any of these creatures particularly, but I could Ghostly Flicker for value. So I'm going to run out Seagate Oracle. There's just a lot of crazy stuff happening here. Our opponent's not using their mana, so that's got to be best case. I'll get a Mnemonic Wall just in case they can do something about our other one, and we'll pass the turn. I think we're getting into turn in the corner territory here, killing them with 1/1s. Good, good, yes. Away with the blue mana that can do things that I care about. What's this now? So they're representing... Oh, Swirling Sandstorm. What? So we're gonna do something about this Delver. That was crazy. Main deck Swirling Sandstorm. Wow. Outvalued bad there. So we're kind of on the back foot here. Let's try to... I guess I'll play a land first. Let's try to Serrated Arrows. We gotta get rid of this Delver now that things are starting to go south a little bit. And I guess we'll just leave out Ghostly Flicker. Yeah, right? Mainboard Swirling Sandstorm? Like, what was that? Yeah, I think we can pull it off. And I think we're gonna Ghostly Flicker this in a land. Doesn't feel great, but we gotta kill this Delver of Secrets like right now. So I'm gonna do that while they don't have counter magic up. And we'll just pass the turn. And next turn we can drift and wall and do all that fun stuff. Okay, so our opponent has no board. We've got mucho gas in hand. Let's see what more interaction they have. Yeah, I feel pretty betrayed by that main deck Swirling Sandstorm as well. Stormbound, wow. Cool. Sweet. Okay, so I think the plan is just going to be drift. And we'll leave up Snap. We might want to do something about this Stormbound Geist. Oh my goodness, wow. No way. Rune snag. Maximum punishment. Can't pay 6 for rune snag. Wow. Yeah. That's two of our win conditions in the bin. It's rough. Whoa, thank you very much for the host, Orin Alchemist. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's great. So it could have been Snap the Stormbound Geist, but I'm not really into that. Though I may do it on their end step. We'll shrink it down. I think I'm gonna shrink it. Oh man, if there's a time to snap, it would be now. I probably should have done it on my turn so that I could have cast another Muldrifter. That was probably the play. Yeah, huh? Okay. So let's shrink this bad boy down. We can get a Drifter in the way of it next turn. We'll go to 13. And just hope they don't have a bunch more rune snags. Yeah, spicy streamers, let's go, man. Let's go. Welcome all of you viewers. We're playing FAMs. FAMs. Everybody. I F6'd when I shouldn't have. Maximum punishment. That's okay, though. Man, welcome to the Jank Bank, Orin Alchemist. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Our turn. Okay, let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Mnemonic Wall. Get back Ghostly Flicker. Flicker arrows, Mnemonic Wall. I think that's what we want to do. This is tough, though. All right, cast Mnemonic Wall. This, we can't eat any more removal with our... or any more counter magic with that. So we'll get back Ghostly Flicker. I am also not familiar with it. Yeah, that was brutal. Brutal F6ing on my part. Just like bad playing with this snap last turn in general. So, I think we'll wait till, I don't know, like how much interaction do they have, right? I kind of don't want to tap out for this Ghostly Flicker, but I can't really play this slow anyway. Let's figure out what this deck's doing. And when we're done doing that, we can start playing smart. How about that? Get back Ghostly Flicker. This will be the learning. I'm glad it's not against like a punishingly good deck. That was a fine turn. So let's see how much nonsense we can get up to with Ghostly Flicker, Mnemonic Wall, Serrated Arrows. I kind of like that. See if our opponent has an answer for our Mnemonic Wall. They're going to Thought Scour themselves. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, so we'll have to... I feel like we're going to be doing a good bit of this for the next 100 years. I wonder if they have another... Oh my god, I can't believe I'm thinking about trying to kill someone with a friggin' Seagate Oracle. This is terrifying. Is this another ninja? That's bad. No ninjas, okay. Ooh, I am familiar. Still a few of the cards, but I'm trying out now that I've come back from a hiatus, and Walls is only 23 ticks. Ooh, that's pretty good. I just incidentally had a bunch of the cards for this deck. Like it's felt quite easy to do the thing with. So we have another Godpharaoh's Faithful down. I think we have to try to get a Muldrifter out. I don't really know. I might evoke and snap. No, I think I'd rather cast it and I'm gonna evoke and snap because I don't know what I'm doing. Just so everybody knows, just so we're clear. And kill Fairy. I'm gonna kill Fairy for sure. I'm pretty nervous about this. This ninja that might happen next turn. Oh no. Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, so that enters. That's not a big deal. So we'll kill Spell Stutter. It's weird. Okay, they're gonna play another Spell Stutter. Yeah, that's pretty good. They're gonna lose one of the Spell Stutters. So they will get to counter Snap. One of the Spell Stutters will die. We are gonna lose our Muldrifter. Our opponent, they know our win condition is Muldrifter, and I get punished for not having an opportunity to play my land, I guess. Wow. This is evolved quite bizarrely. Oh yeah, that's true. I could always mill them out with compulsive research. I'm gonna flicker wall arrows here because I don't want to give them the opportunity to protect this Spell Stutter Sprite and kill us with something else. But we're taking way too long. I don't know how I could kill them with like Sage's Row Denizen or something, but I will certainly kill all their creatures and start F6ing like crazy. Nice moves. Yeah, trying. I'm trying. I'm still tapping all my mana. There's a Miscreant. They're going to draw a card. They still have that Stormbound Geist hanging out in their hand. I'm not cool about that. I feel like having a Familiar on board would have made this like pretty crazy explosive. Yep. Is this a Ninja? No Ninja. Okay, I think we might be all right. Well, we might be surviving, that is. Okay, so I don't know. There really isn't a lot of reason not to play this right now, so we'll play Sunscape Familiar. We got to find a way to win this game, like pretty much right now. So I will preordain, gain a life, try to find a win condition. These aren't win conditions. What do we find? Preordain. That might find us more win conditions. Trigger. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'll just have to play really fast and probably win. Something or other. Opponent does not like the idea of us preordaining this much. I can get behind that. There's Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, sure. I'm gonna kill your Spell Stutter. And sorry, I was getting a very important phone call. Shout out to my friend that was calling me. I wish I could speak with you. Yeah, they're gonna get to counter this anyway. So I'm gonna let it enter. I don't want to give them the opportunity to counter the Ghostly Flicker with something. And I guess, like, I don't really want a compulsive here either. They can't have another Rune Snag, right? Right, guys? There's no more Rune Snags. Thank you so much, Guarles. Thank you for dropping in. I think I'm going to compulsive here. I know it's kind of risky considering our hand, but we could pitch this flicker if we had to. Or we can still use to kill a fairy here, actually. I'll pitch a land. I'll pitch Dimir Aqueduct. We currently do not have any black spells in our deck. Oh, we have a Fam out. That's why. That's why I'm playing like a dummy. Is this another Rune Snag? Nice, opponent. I'm loving the Rune Snags. Okay, so we can't do anything else. Pass the turn. Oy, okay. If we get another Familiar down, we can gain infinite life. And a Stormbound Geist coming back. They're gonna gush, okay. Our opponent also not going very far to killing us, but I am way behind on time. You obviously have to play super fast and with conviction when you're playing this deck. Also, getting all of your Muldrifters just incidentally dead somehow. Bad news. Sage's Row Denizen will go a long way here. We're F6. We're F6'd. Gotta go fast. Welcome to the timeout show, gang. My record is gonna just be like 0-0 in games for a long time, and then should I have a timeout counter as well? Is that good? It feels powerful. Like, I can imagine that knowing exactly what you're doing with this deck and just playing incredibly fast with it could be very good. So yeah, so maybe it's a practice thing. I guess a lot of stuff in Pauper is a practice thing. Wow. This deck is nuts. All right, turn will come back to us. There's a familiar. So we'll... do we play the familiar first? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can play this. Yeah, okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play the Sunscape familiar. These also protect like your Mole Drifters and stuff like that. I think that's kind of where I made one of my biggest mistakes. Also, not understanding what a familiar does, probably not good. We'll play Mnemonic Wall, and while they're tapped out, we will... I already have a Ghostly Flicker in hand, right? So I think I actually might get back a Preordain here and try to find a win condition. So we'll get back Preordain. Yes, we would love to use the ability. We'll Preordain. We're going to kill both of these fairies. Neither of these things win us the game. Oh, the Brainstorm would have been sweet if I knew that was coming. So we'll do this. And do this. And the board is clear. Okay. Did I win? I can do that part now. They're going to Scred Mnemonic Wall. Understandable. Can't save it. And they will Preordain. Yeah, like I just haven't gone anywhere to winning the game at this point. The issues were definitely where I chose to try to resolve Mole Drifters. That's right, they're on 25 cards in library. Sage's Row Denizen is also a 2/3. Stonehorn Dignitary 1/4. Maybe we'll get there. And I'll go get blue mana with this. Doing Thinning. I guess maybe that's not the right option. We might have a Brainstorm coming. Didn't matter. Okay. So we'll Chancery back a Snow Covered and pass turn. F6ing even. Now we're just going to play fast while we kind of do this draw go dance. Yep. Sure. I don't even think I snapped that yet. Maybe I should. I don't think I want anything to do with this. Untap my Chanceries. Draw an Evolving Wilds. I'm not going to crack that. I think I made a mistake using the Ash Barrens earlier, so let's not repeat our mistakes, huh? Powerful magic. I think we all know about 420 Dragons' claim to fame and their real quick play being part of it. All right, our turn. We Brainstorm. Brainstorm fetch. This is the legacies. Well, I can use islands more than I can use plains. We'll fetch. Get an island. We will Seagate Oracle. Hopefully they can't counter it. I keep tapping more mana than I have to. We don't want either of these really. I guess I'll take another Evolving Wilds just in case we do find a something or other to use with it. And we'll pass the turn. I'm at 12 minutes. Like I feel like I should spare us all the pain. Is this what I'm gonna do all night? Am I just gonna time out every match? And I think we're out of Brainstorms now, so I'll just crack this end step. No ninjas. Trying to play fast. Play fast. Go, 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 go. Always yes, always yield. Impulsive. I keep tapping way too much mana. We will Compulsive, targeting myself. I guess I only have 19 cards in library. Maybe I was supposed to target them. Plains? And then Sage's Row Denizen? Yes. Do we have any Mnemonic Walls yet? Or left? That's the question. I think we have 3. and don't die? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure we have 3 mnemonic walls. So how many mnemonic walls do we have left? Left a point of damage on board while I was counting my mnemonic walls. We have 2 mnemonic walls left in our library. Sure. They're going to scred their own Stormbound Geist.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, he was in the water. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate for the sub. I really appreciate that. Use displays to handicap themselves. Yeah, new room, man. New life out in here. So we will. I'm not going to arrows because they might ninja it. And I know that's kind of like a weird fringe thing, but they're not going to. Okay. I am going to use my Ghostly Flicker this turn. See what this is. Swirling Sandstorm again? Oh my god. I guess. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Wow. Holy. Those Swirling Sandstorms. They'll get you. And let's try to flicker a couple things. Turn comes back to us. There's Mnemonic Wall. Fantastic. Good timing, bud. Mnemonic Wall will come back. I don't really know if I can win from here. Like, I really, really don't. Especially where this just keeps resetting this stupid Stormbound Geist. Swirling Delver, new meta. Yeah, we've arrived. Yep. You got it. Okay, I think we're close enough to losing here. I'm ready to scoop it up. That's our last Mnemonic Wall. We're at 11 minutes. Dispels and Hydroblasts are going to come in to fight those pesky old rune snacks. We probably want a couple more threats. They seem pretty good at shutting ours down. I think, like... I don't really know. I think we're supposed to win with beats and protecting our stuff. So I'm going to take out Sage's Row Denizen, a God Pharaoh's Faithful. I feel like Snap's not doing as much for us here because they do run counter magic. And Snap Muldrifter is kind of the combo we're looking to achieve here. I think Stonehorn Dignitary probably does less than like a Serrated Arrows or Stormbound Geist actually. Stormbound Geist probably pretty good, and where Seagate Oracle, one of its functions is blocking, right? So I think I'm going to take out 1 Seagate for a Stormbound Geist, and I probably want to get these Serrated Arrows in somehow. Maybe you don't want that many Hydroblasts. I could take out 1 Brainstorm where it's a little more high risk. I could take out 1 Mnemonic Wall because we probably don't have to combo off, really. I know Serrated Arrows Mnemonic Wall is good, but just flickering this a couple of times is probably enough to win us the game. So let's do it like that, and just hope we can protect the stuff that we want to protect here. Yep. That next level, having to resize my window before every game. Messing with the time strategy. Okay, so 1 island and a preordain. I think it was 6, 7, 14, 21 lands in the deck. A lot of which are Karus, but I don't think I can think about it long enough, so let's mulligan the 1-lander. This is worse than a 1-lander. And cool. Bottom Compulsive, because I don't believe we'll be in the position to be doing that anytime soon. And we'll pass the turn. It might have been Island Preordain there. Might have been the keep. Guys, this is going to be a train wreck. Oof. Okay, so Chancery, we'll get back Ash Barrens, we'll go get our island, pass it back to our opponent. Oh, I like... Yeah, okay, cool. Go get an island, pass it over to you, 10 minutes on the clock. Don't know if the first time FAMS guy wins with this little time. I guess it makes sense. You don't see just anybody out here playing familiars, right? Seagate Oracle. And I think we're all right hitting untapped land here. Sunscape Familiar. Nice. It's gonna help us cast these big stuff. And we have the wall in hand already. It could have been Dispel there, force a Muldrifter through in a little while. But this is kind of like a land drop. Opponent will faithlessly loot. Here comes the playing loose to play fast stuff that is honestly very embarrassing to go through in front of an audience. What's your guys' advice on playing fast while not playing loose? Muscle memory? Because that's like, that would make sense. Attack with Seagate Oracle. Some no blocks from our opponent. We'll play Sunscape Familiar. Get another Karoo down, even though we have less snaps to think about. And we'll pass the turn. And are you going to scred this? Scred it away. I also don't know what it's like. That's my secret. I always play loose. Yeah, just never play good. We're in match 1. It's been nearly an hour. Opponent gonna bolt the fam. Stop thinking and play off instinct. I don't know how much you know about my instinct. Well, let's see if our opponent has a... Actually, man, I want to brainstorm here. Because we could brainstorm and still commit a serrated arrows, which will like stop our opponent's plan, so I think I'm gonna do that. Because we can brainstorm fetch, and if serrated arrows gets countered, it's not the end of the world. There's a snap. I think we just want to get rid of both of these lands. Like once we're at 5 mana, we want familiars to commit to the board. I guess I was planning on having that untapped land stick around, but it's all good. We will go get an island and compulsive research ourselves. And here comes the rune snag. I do. I think He Was in the Water just grabbed it for the 3rd month in a row. Did you just re-up, Sarah? If so, thank you very much for the sub. Maybe it didn't populate for some reason. Let me, well, okay, so there's not a lot of time. But between matches, remind me, and I'll pop open Streamlabs and see what happened. But thank you very much for subscribing if I missed it. You know I appreciate it a ton, and it means a lot. Delver. All right, so we are going to... I don't know, Drifter is probably okay here. If they don't have another rune snag, they might have removal magic. We can address this Drifter, or sorry, we can address this Delver right now. We probably should. So let's play serrated arrows. Rune snag? Rune snag. Too bad. I guess the play, well, it still probably wasn't Muldrifter there, but nonetheless. Play Snow-Covered Island and attack. I don't think they want to be resetting their Delver anyway. They're going to go to 17. Maybe that was, yeah, that could have been the play. Because we kind of did want serrated arrows to resolve. Oof. This deck's ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I think it would have been safer. No. I don't know. This deck and Tireless Tribe, like, they pop up every now and then. I'm like, I can't play those yet. Like, I am not ready for that. Let's see if they're okay. Oh, there's Spell Stutter Sprite. All right. Okay, well, I'll let that come down. And that'll counter the fam. So let's hope they don't have another rune snag. We will snap Seagate Oracle. Untap. And try to Muldrifter. I don't think we've got any way in on this match. I think I'm either timing out or going 1-1. I guess I should go all the way though. If I'm gonna go out, I might as well go out swinging. And I'll keep my shuffle effect, play this. Pass the turn. Got another serrated arrows coming down the pipe. We can get back a snap with this if it comes to it. I guess snapping Delver would be okay. Really wish I could get that serrated arrows back. There's probably Mnemonic Wall, grab a snap so that I can defend a Muldrifter from like a Scred or something. Actually. Maybe. Probably. There's a lot going on, man. In this league, Jeff learns how to play familiars. Where's the 420 Dragon Man himself? I need help, man. I feel like the 7-second stream delay is quite punishing in a deck where you need this much advice too. Where are we at here? What are we working with? Timing out, probably. 2 games in 8 minutes with Mully Beats as the main win con? Easy. We're getting familiar with familiars. Oh my god, winning with this deck must feel so good too. I feel like you can get to like chokehold position. I will block a spell stutter sprite opponent. I don't really know. Do they have Electrickery or something stupid? I don't know. I'm not playing around Electrickery. Whatever. I think they want to pick one of these up with a ninja. No, they can't pick any up with ninja. They're just forcing through damage. Okay. Fair enough. Try to get down. Well, we will get down a Mnemonic Wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mnemonic Wall. Get back a probably Brainstorm. Actually, Brainstorm seems pretty good here. Hey, Jared, right? What's up? Oh no, it is not a Delver. It's some nonsense. It's like absolute insanity. I'll put away a couple of, I don't really want to put Seagate Oracles away. I guess Aqueduct and Ash Barrens. We're not going to be using the mana this turn, so I'll use this as a shuffle effect and I'll attack for 2. This ain't as a Delver. Yeah, man, how you been? Clacker, what's up? No, me neither. This has been just like a wild ride from start to finish because there's a lot going on too. Like this feels kind of tuned, and I know 420 Dragon's been tuning it. The is a Delver matchup as usual. I see. That's right. That's what Pauper's all about, isn't it? Just slamming your deck up against Is a Delver, hoping you win. It looks more traditional this time. I guess not, though. Maybe not. Rune Snag, Swirling Sandstorm? No. This is not the Delver you're looking for. Do they have their own Muldrifters? 5 mana. Is it Pauper about Is a Delver? Opponent will swirl the sands. I have another one of these. I have a bunch of serrated arrows. But such is life. Yeah, I am deeply overwhelmed by this deck. It's shout out to 420 Dragon though. Is this going to be the 420 Dragon butt kiss stream where I just talk about how good they are? You should see them play this deck. You can over on their YouTube channel. I'll take a snap and we will Oracle. Go looking again. I'll take a Drifter. And do I just run out Ash Baron's Raw here? I think I do. Yeah, just in case I want to snap something. Go to combat, attack with Muldrifter. Or is it time to start blocking this Delver? Yeah, it's probably going to be block Delver, try to snap it. Unfortunately. Or just trade it with Delver here. That could be the idea. And if they chuck removal at it, then I can snap it. I'm not sure. Did Methodical do one of those? Mikey Ruru might. Oh, does Kung Fu Trees play it? Kung Fu Trees. There, that's where you want to go right there. Searing Blaze. Where am I? What year is it? This is a horrendous matchup? The Searing Blaze. I don't know what I'm doing either. Like, Lynx, Rune Snag, Swirling Sandstorm. It's been bad so far, though. It's been bad. I just can't seem to get around what's going on. That's nonsense. Hey, man, they're beating the fam out of me, that's for sure. I only have one Brainstorm left. Rather have enough mana to potentially cast these 2 Muldrifters with a land off the top. And yeah, let's try to cast a couple Muldrifters, huh? Cast. 1, 2. It doesn't matter. 3, 4, 5. Drifty boy. Yeah, 4 times. Like, I think they resolved 3 in game 1. And drift away. I changed my mind about what I'm doing this turn. Then again. I could just cast a bunch of Muldrifters. Actual insanity. Who would win? 1 Rune Snag or 1 Drifty Boy? I don't know. We'll have to take it to Uncle Cracker out in the stands. We're at 2. Dead to a whole bunch of stuff. Getting aggressive with the Seagate Oracles. 1 Searing Blaze away. If they flip both of these Delvers, we've got blockers. Oh, dang it. Alright. That was crazy. Alright, let's see what happens. Round 2 on the mulligans. And this is fine. Serrated Arrows. I think it's good enough against most decks that I'll keep it on top. We just have to hit a land in a couple turns or not have this die. It doesn't look like it's going to die. Fams don't let fams fam or something. Isn't Ray also a Familiars player? When I heard that 420 was doing so well in the challenge, I was hoping that it would be the Jeskai version, because I was hoping to try that deck out sometime when I wasn't slamming janky terrible decks for my video series. They sideboard Stormcrow for good luck. Yeah, they do. Good old Evolving Wilds for Plains trick here. Yeah, so yeah, there's a good few players out there I could get advice from. Great thing about net benefits is, though, you just play, right? You just go for it. You don't guess ever. Or you don't take advice ever. There is sometimes where I like figure out what's going on the night before, like when I'm doing the possibly Pauper playable stuff, and I can go and ask somebody. Like PDX1 gave me a bunch of advice. Jared James B gave me a bunch of advice. I've gotten a few hot takes from Kung Fu Trees. I've like watched Methodical videos and stuff. I've had time to do that. I don't really know what's going on across the table here. Yep, no, it's true. I'd really like to get these serrated arrows down to do something about this ATOG, but that's not really in the cards right now. So I'm just going to play a blocker for ATOG. The 4/4s are coming. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. We're in business now. The combo is in hand. We just need a payoff. Sage's Road Denizen and one of our 3 oracles could be the payoff we're looking for. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10, 12. It's a 13, 2 boy. Well, do we play it like the last card in their hand is Team or Battle Rage or not? Because I might chump this 4/4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, they got Team or Battle Rage, we're dead. Ain't that just the way? 1 card in hand. They would have drawn it off of Chromatic Star. I'm just not doing this right now. We just played an hour-long game that was like excruciating. If our opponent wants to kill us with a buffed up ATOG, then so be it. Ooh. This is pretty nuts too. I guess Mnemonic Wallet does a good job of getting in the way of 4/4s with serrated arrows counters on them. But looking good either. Gang. How did 420 Dragon get out of this one? I wonder. Our opponent's gonna go into the vault. The Vault of Whispers. Oh my god, they have it. Come on. Okay, no, they're just gonna 7 us and Stone Rain themselves a lot. That was weird. Oh, never mind. No, they have Fling. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here come the Hydroblasts and the Dispels. I imagine Capsize is pretty good here. Serrated Arrows, good against ATOG, like not super good. I think we'll go down to one of those. I can see Stonehorn Dignitary being pretty good in this matchup. Maybe we want... I keep wanting to take out Sage's Road Denizen. Like, this isn't a super interactive deck, and they can't get in the way of our Muldrifters, so we're going to try to win with those. Faithfuls are probably good against combo Affinity. That was stupid. I hated that game a lot. I might go down another wall. No, they had Exaxes with ATOG Fling on turn 3. It was good. It was good. I blocked the Mirror Enforcer because they have one card in hand. They just drew off of a Chromatic Star. So the only way they had us is if the one card in their hand was Temur Battle Rage or Fling, which I don't know Affinity to run that many of these days. So I thought it wasn't coming for us, but it did. It did big time. Oh man, this is not good. What other? Maybe I don't need Capsize here. Answers to the combo are aplenty. I guess Stonehorn Dignitary shuts this deck down pretty good. These other spells, so I don't want to take out Dignitary. I could probably risk a Faithful. Maybe not. I probably cut a wall. They're not super interactive. But I can cut a snap because the snaps are effectively some of these spells. Oh, but it's really good against ATOG. I can't be playing the it's really good against ATOG game. I'm just afraid of ATOG now. And maybe we'll cut a wall because I don't think we have to go infinite. I think we can kill them with Muldrifters. And I have no idea how I can confidently say that. This probably isn't the Dispel matchup either. Probably actually want another Dignitary. And if that's the case, I actually probably want this Mnemonic Wall, and I'll take this Dispel. We'll keep the Hydroblasts. How'd that go? How was that for you guys? This deck's bad. Well, no, no, this deck is not bad. I'm bad at playing this deck. Because 420 Dragon wins with it all the time. Do we risk the Brainstorm lock? Turn 1 Brainstorm Preordain time. We have 7 shuffle effects in our library. Hey, Sam Baram. Welcome. I'm glad you caught it. Now we get them. What do you guys think about this keep? There's only 21 lands in this deck, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look at the deck list. We got time. We're down a game. 21 lands. So we're going to get 1-landers. That's just going to happen. We have Brainstorm and Preordain. Which one do we use first? I'm thinking Brainstorm, because if we do hit lands, we'll want to get rid of some of this expensive stuff. We got Familiars. This hand is good if we hit our lands. And I think we can hit our lands, so I'm going to keep it. It's a keep, sadly. Thank you, Waltzmark. Does your name have to do with the 3-4 times signature, the classic waltz? Now, which one? Now, Brainstorm or Ponder? Preordain? Or sorry, yeah, Preordain first. Yep, those aren't lands. Goodbye. Nice. That's a, you know, Sunscape Familiar is effectively a land. Scrub Lord. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Do you know what's funny? Like, I was thinking about it the other night. People started saying stuff was edgy, and I didn't think, you know, like that. What? I guess I'll top Flicker. I guess it doesn't matter. This sucks. Flicker and Familiar. We'll keep Snap and Hydroblast. They're cards that we can theoretically cast someday. Mortuary Wire, no target. Pass the turn. Our opponent's not on a super fast start, so that's good. We can snap an ATOG if we have to, while we draw through that junk that we can't do anything about. Carapace Forger, got it. First the turn. So I'm going to recklessly just take 4 damage next turn, because I might be able to, like in response to an ATOG, I might be able to snap this and counter the ATOG or kill it. Yep, Brainstorm locked myself. That was tough. That was a really tough keep, but I think I had to keep it. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want. We're super dead. Who said that? Me? I probably said that. Yikes. That's not the best thing that could have happened. What's up, Lizard for Drew? Thanks for always dropping in with comments, sir. I appreciate that. Oh, it's a Hamilton reference. Ah, what was that? Ah, it was my phone. I can't lose that. I just started playing Pokemon Go again. You guys remember that game? From, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago? I'm not weird. So fortunately, we can tempo them out a little bit here. Get rid of one of them 4/4s. You know how it is. It's a Ghostly Flicker we can't cast. And we get to see a fresh card next turn, gang. Woo! Fearlessly evoking this Mole Drifter. Fluffy Wolf, what's up? How you doing tonight? Welcome, glad to see you. We have no chance of going 5-0 tonight, so there's no possibility of you cursing the 5-0 away. How often do you not kill or you counter the ATOG? They might eat some non-zero amount of artifacts next turn, but I might need to use my mana, so I think I'm just going to counter this ATOG straight away. They can sack this and draw another card this turn. So, oh, thank goodness. Such a weight off your shoulders. I don't have the Cursebreaker flute that I debuted that night when we spoke of that. Maybe I should have it up here. We're just getting stomped by Affinity right now. Given it was like a sketchy keep with 2 really good cantrips, 21 land deck. You're gonna hit no lands occasionally, but you can't. I think with the 21 land deck, you can't really mulligan looking for 2 landers, right? How often does that happen? Does anyone have hypogeometric calculators just on tap here? Oh, does opponent have the best 4/4 Galvanic Blast? It's only got to hit you once and you're dead. Their mana's not even that good here. If we had like Gorilla Shaman or something, oh man, the best land. All right, so we'll do this. We'll actually get to cast a spell next turn, which I mean is pretty good. Oh, cool. I'm just making a deck tech. I just made a deck tech for it right before this. I have like this window. I mean, I guess you guys you're hearing a little bit of the secret production process, but oh really? Oh, in your opener. So there's like almost an 80% chance of you having 2 lands in your opener. All right, so I've learned that for one, Affinity is going to kill you good, and two, you should mulligan until you have 2 landers. Let's play first. I should probably just lock it in. Man, 1 landers, huh? Well, we're not gonna make that same mistake twice. Well, I'll make it about twice. I'm gonna keep this, and I don't need this because I have the best land. This is effectively a 4-lander. I'll go fetch blue mana on turn 1. I know we have the 2. Oh, it just doesn't make sense? Okay, well, if that's the case, then I feel less old because of it. That Affinity match, huh, gang? Let's get like a developed board, you know, 2 players having just a battle of wits, you know? Like the kind where both of your decks have 600 cards in it and you're all struggling to shuffle and they're kind of falling all over you and it's a little bit embarrassing. Your kids are watching and crying a little bit, watching their college tuition. So, well, maybe we shouldn't talk about Battle of Wits. What the frig? Oh, okay. I am playing Mana Black Aggro tomorrow. Opponent holding up the hard counter. Well, our familiars aren't as important in this version as in other decks. And the upside's high enough. So, okay, we'll pass. Next turn, we'll get down our Seagate Oracle. Is this like Mono Blue No Funds? Mono Blue No Fun. Some people nicknamed my home province, New Brunswick, No Funswick. And I was kind of okay with the joke at first until I realized that it was like actually actively keeping people from moving here. So New Brunswick is fun. And come hang out. We have very long covered bridges and excellent potato chips. They cut. No, opponent. I want to see you shuffle my massive deck. Yeah, Markiplier, is that his name? All right, guys, let's resolve some Mull Drifters and win this game. Opponent stuck on 2 lands, brainstorming. Mono blue cantrips. Here comes a Gush. Gush down to 0 lands. Oh, baby. No. Okay. This is going to be Serrated Arrows dot matchup. So if we got Pharaoh's Faithful and then snap Seagate Oracle, we can replace Seagate Oracle, but I don't really know how relevant that is. I'm going to attack with Seagate Oracle, probably snap it and then replay it. 240, that's on the average sweet spot. The exactly 600 and some odd cards. Imagine Ninja. Snap the Oracle, gain a life. I'm looking for a land here. Like, I really need a land to cast these Mull Drifters starting next turn. Fastos, what's up, man? How you doing? Been a long time. How you been? Good to see you again. Oh, opponent. Oh, you hurt my soul. Well, at least now if we draw a land, we can drift away. Opponent's still only going to be on 2 mana next turn, so hopefully they hit some counter magic, or they just ninja here. We draw a land, we get down some Mull Drifters, and we don't care about the ninja, because we got an 0-4 to get in the way of it. You can just ninja, opponent. Or maybe they're on mono Spellstutter sprites. Anyway, here's Wonder Oracle. Get in there, Seagate. Seagate. Alright, well, we found our land. Not in a good way. I am going to go fetch with it now. That's probably still the wrong play. I think you're just supposed to, like, raw dog it, and then when you eventually find your brainstorms, pick it up with a Karoo land, and off you go shuffling, and all that good stuff. There's Spellstutter doing nothing. And it's time to drift away next turn. Just graduated from college. Congratulations! Holy frig, that's awesome. Tough time, tough time. How is that wait for the marks at the end of the day there? Never a fun time. I didn't like waiting for marks. That was always the hardest thing for me. Yep, so we're going to attack with Seagate. And hopefully our opponent didn't top deck or ponder into... Nah, they always ponder into the hard counter. Here it comes. Or they found another Daze. I'm okay with Daze here. but hard counter, that would be bad beats. At least we got our guy life gained, huh? That was good, gang, huh? Wasn't that wonderful? With frustration as the only win condition, I'm pretty sure that exists. I'm pretty sure that's out there. Lobert was playing this cool mono blue control deck that had kind of that kind of plan. How many more hard counters did our opponent find? We can combo this deck out with our serrated arrows and win that way, so I'm not as worried. Oh, baby. We're like a fam or two away from going off, gang. Go to combat. Attack. Pass turn. It's called Teachings. It's called Mikey Ruru .deck. And that's not throwing shade. I think Mikey Ruru is great. Opponent has a Vapor Snag. And Fairy Miscreants. Drawing a million cards. Playing a land. Preordains. Mono blue no fun .deck. Kind of sucks that Vapor Snag can counter Snap. I don't like that. You still allowed to fizzle spells? Snag your Delver. Frig. Wait, what? Get out of here. Hey. I don't think they like Godfarer's Faithful. So I'm going to run this into a Spell Starter Sprite, and then we'll Sage's Road Denizen. And Sage Road Denizen. Land. Preordain. Sunscape. Bottom. Oh, guys, we're doing it. Play Sunscape. Pass the turn. I think we're one Karoo land away. Aren't we? We're one Karoo land away from Mnemonic Walling them out of the game. What is this spice? This is Familiars. Mono Blue No Fun sounds like every deck I've seen in Pauper. This is the best deck you're ever going to play. Right here. Is this Ninja? Don't pick this up. Okay. We go down to 14. And we find another land. Alright, well... Let's Mnemonic Wall. 1, 2... 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right, it costs less mana. Trigger, we're going to get back Preordain. Because if we find a Karoo land, I think we get to go off. Yes, we will. Preordain. Bottom. Top. Compulsive. Ourselves. And our opponent is going to Vapor Snag their Spell Stutter. They do not want us compulsive researching. Alright. Sure. Their Spell Stutter Sprite going to counter the compulsive research, and that's alright. We're pretty close to comboing off here. This costs 4, so it doesn't... Yeah. So I still can't get the effect I'm looking for. So I won't. And I don't have to worry about this Vapor Snag anymore. Brawl used to be Mono Blue No Fun. I could see that. There's Miscreant, sure. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. I can't imagine there isn't additional no fun coming our way. I don't know. I really wanted to try the the Jeskai list. Like, I really, really did. Man, we just need a Karoo land and we win. Come on, Karoo land. Or Familiar, I think. There's a lot of those in our deck. Ghostly Flicker. What does that mean? This costs 2. Doesn't mean anything. I guess we can flicker 2 walls now and get back, like, our cantrips and stuff, though. So that's kind of sweet. Let's hope they don't have hard counter in hand. They might, considering how they're playing. We'll get back Preordain. Trying to find a win here. Yeah, I think I'd like it as well. We will Preordain, and let's find a Familiar or... Nice, okay, I think we win. Unless I played a land this turn, like a chump. So we'll put this on top, play Azorius Chancery, pick up our Snow-Covered Island, and we will snap, because I can snap Mnemonic Wall for 1 mana. Oh, I don't win yet, do I? You can pay 1, untap, so you get 4 mana back. Oh, no. We're close, but we don't win. I thought I won. Dang it. Okay, well, we can still snap a Seagate Oracle and keep digging. So I'm gonna try that. So snap Seagate and untap these 2 lands. Replay Seagate Oracle. Have a look. Mill you. And I think our opponent would have countered that. Ooh, okay. Put this into my hand. Do this. But can you do this? And win the game, I think? Unless they have counter magic? Nice, we did it. Always yes, always yield. And we won! The game has ended. Okay, Mono Blue Delver. So, what are we gonna do here? They killed us game 1, right? What is he? No, they didn't. What's going on? Where am I? Okay, Serrated Arrows comes in. Stormbound Geist comes in. And we won! Okay, I'm not 0-10. It's not a disaster. Serrated Arrows. I don't think Stonehorn Dignitary really does enough here. Thank you for the whelps, Zerlik. Fluffy Wolf, you were never a curse. Don't ever let anybody make you feel that way about yourself, okay? I appreciate you being here. But, so, just, yeah. I think I'm underrating what the end goal is here. I think the combo version is probably Trumpet meme will survive forever. All right, what are we taking out? Yeah. So it's running black for the sideboard Reaping the Graves, and I'm assuming that's hedging for Boros Monarch in the challenge, because I think you want your answers to like super grindy decks when you're playing in the challenge. What are you gonna take out, guys? I think we do have to combo in this matchup. Take out like 1 Drifter, because 5 mana getting countered kind of clunky. I feel like Drifter Nation, pretty good. I'm gonna take out the Faithfuls. They're bad against Spellstutter Sprite, and we don't really need a life gain. And we might have to attack to win. Dispels could be a consideration as well, because if we're trying to combo off, we probably want a little bit more protection. So I'll take a 1 snap and... Oh, frig. With 2 familiars, snap does win. I could have used snap too. Anyway. Bring in the dispels, and I have to take a one more card. Is there any like just high risk stuff going on here? Like, I guess we could just go down the Faithfuls altogether. Play mono blue familiars. That's true that they only went with combat. I guess you're right. I'm kind of going in another direction with it, but we could like bring in a dignitary or 2 for... I'm sorry, I really don't... I think you're right. I actually think you're right. I think I'm trying to fight them with interaction, but I just don't have time to figure it out. Take out Compulsive and Flicker. Okay. Okay, so next time, because I didn't have enough time to figure out what I was going to cut, we're going to do that. Because I think I was going for like a completely different configuration. And that was genuinely good advice, and I'm sorry. We have stuff that can't get countered by Spellstutter Sprite really early on, so I'm going to keep. All right, Dr. Muggy, what have you got for me? I think you guys are right. I think we're supposed to go on kind of the disruptive plan, because they can't beat us. Once we have that, maybe we have like some snap backup, or with the Serrated Arrows, we can just pick off their Spellstutter Sprites until they're irrelevant. So that way they can't disrupt our banana sandwich wombo combo. Get out of my frickin' way Stonehorn Dignitary plan. And then we just mill them out. Probably correct. Island. Oh. 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 I thought I passed. Okay. Now I will. I'm going to be a white mana, and we're going to try to resolve our Sunscape Familiar next turn, but I imagine they're going to... Yeah, in this matchup. Yeah, I think so too. I think we want the Stonehorn. I don't know, though, guys. I really don't. So, does your money on days next turn, everyone? Over, under for days. Days pretty good against us. Slam the fam.deck. I'm into it. Show me. Show me the days. Do it. They always have it, guys. They pondered. This hand's a lot worse without a familiar. So I think that could have been incorrect, but I think waiting a turn isn't going to help. They pondered, flipped their Delver. Like, this is going nowhere real quick for us. No out to even play a spell this turn. So I guess we just Chancery back the Plains and hope we resolve a Serrated Arrows next turn. Yeah, that's probably it. But we'll wait. Who knows? Who knows? You gotta play to your outs, gang. No use risking it for the biscuit. Not too convinced on Stonehorn, though. I also don't play FAMs. Let's keep that in mind. That I am an amateur, familiar individual. Oh my god, I didn't play around days. Good stuff. Let's pretend there's a really good reason I ran this out without making my land drop. They're just going to counter it. Okay. I did that because Serrated Arrows can't get countered or we lose. So the norm. Yep. Pretty average. Pretty average incident for me. Do the arrows resolve? Yeah, that's it. That's a good... Is this Legacy? Like counterspell, days, ponder? Do people even play counterspell in Legacy? No, they play Force of Will instead. Yeah, we just lose now. Mono blue no fun .deck. Don't click that. Is that Trojan? Is that Trojan deck? Does it like get into your computer and then you so for anybody at home who's keeping count, they've got us for 4 in the air next turn. We got nothing. I guess we could go looking for a snap. Let's see if we can't find a snap. Yep. So I think that's it, especially where we don't have any well, yeah, I think we're just dead. Because we can't make enough blue mana to like preordain and snap. Yeah, it's gonna be it. All right. Force and days, yeah. So good news is no dropped frames yet. And that's on some new internet, so I think we're going to be okay, guys. I think the delay's a little bit worse. So maybe I'll try that low latency streaming if my PC can handle it. And if not, when I someday eventually start making ad revenue from YouTube, I can just save up for 100 years and buy a new PC. I wish I could afford days on Moto. It wasn't that bad when I started out, Alphazdos. I wonder if I contributed to the expensive... Guys, what are we taking out for Stonehorn Dignitary? What are we taking out for it? Because I think we should do that. Or if we could, I don't know. 4 of them? Or I don't think we're playing 4 of them. It just seems kind of flimsy, you know? Because you gotta go pretty far, and like they have to be low on interaction. They might have taken out the Vapor Stags. I go down a wall, I think. But we're on the play, I think. Compulsive? I'm down going 1 compulsive, maybe a Brainstorm. We have 7 fetches. I don't feel like you cut Brainstorms. The spells wouldn't have done anything there. You think I should cut a wall? I think we have to Yeah, me neither, Aris Chrono. It's tough. I'll do one. I'll do one because it's still a 1/4. Like, it can still attack. I don't think the 4th compulsive is doing enough. On a Fogger Mill kill, not both. That's a good point. And we're going higher on the Serrated Arrows plan. It's hard to be confident going all in on any plan in this matchup, really. We only have one of each of these win conditions. Maybe we should just have more win conditions. But yeah, I'm okay bringing one Dignitary in. I'm afraid to go down our compulsives because if, like, I don't know. I don't know what that plan looked like, guys. I'm just not there yet. I didn't know what to take out. Okay, well, we are going to get to Brainstorm Fetch at some point. So I'll keep this. You guys like that one? This is going to be Resolve Stormbound, guys. Try to win. Okay, that's what we're doing. Yeah, this is going to be Brainstorm Fetch. So I'm going to do this. Stop on our upkeep. It's hard because you need a lot of draw, interaction, and stalling against mono blue. Yeah, they're very lean. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to play this next turn. Is there any reason to brainstorm on my upkeep? Why do I think that's something that people do? Because I'm going to get Island, and then I'm going to tap for blue, Brainstorm, Azorius Chancery. Then on my upkeep before my draw step on the following turn, I will cycle Ash Barrens. But even if that's the case, I don't think... Anyway. I know now. It's so that you get your shuffle effect so that you don't draw the stuff you don't want off Brainstorm on your draw step. There's the over. And get blue mana. Pass the turn. So that was actually probably Ash Barrens there. Bam. So that does actually enable that. So I have to brainstorm now. So I'll brainstorm. I'm gonna put away the ooh. Oh, that's juicy. But I think I'm gonna put these bad boys away for now. Because we're really only hedging against Vapor Snag with those or comboing off, so hopefully we can run into them at a later date. Oh no, we'll lose the blue mana from this in our upkeep. Anyway, so we'll have to redraw. Snap. But that's okay. And then we'll cast our Stormbound Geist. I'm actually kind of fine getting both of them back, actually, so. Yeah. They've been pretty good at having it, except that one game we beat them. This has been tough, though. Like, shout out again to 420 Dragon for just being a freaking paragon of the Familiars archetype. Yeah, because I don't want to tap my Karoo. So I will be playing Familiar and shuffling away the other effect. I guess if they daze me here, that could be problematic because I won't be able to. And just ask nicely and they won't daze. Oh yeah, okay. We have Snap online. This is an opportunity to preordain for free, kind of. They might daze preordain. We have to get this shuffle off, which kind of, it's a little unfortunate, but 420 is gonna, like, I feel like they're humble though. Like they're in it for a good time, not necessarily a long time. Here goes the over. Flipping. Gush. Okay. Not feeling comfortable with the fact that they can spell stutter the Snap. If they ninja here, then I'm gonna be kind of priced into trying. But no ninjas. Okay. guess the best thing we can do, just go get another island. Pass. So island, what would bait them into countering something that isn't Stormbound Geist? Just about nothing, right? Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of ninjas out of this deck yet. Let's try to cast another familiar. I think another familiar is scary enough. They know we need 2 to go off. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, and I can't force that through with anything. Given they can now daze our Stormbound Geist, which is pretty bad, but no daze. Okay, cool. So we might be okay. We might be okay. We're at 11 minutes. We got to play fast. Opponent's gushing again. Or gushing for the first time. Feels like the first time. My roommate isn't locked out or something. Where are you, roommate friend? Maybe they're just not off till later. It's cool having a new roommate. Getting to know somebody. Might have boarded some since they want to grind. Yeah, they don't have to grind too much. They'll get ahead. Eventually. They can also just counter all of our spells and cast gushes and stuff. We will attempt a preordain. I'm always happy keeping another preordain. But I actually think it's Muldrifter time. So we'll do this. We will play an Evolving Wilds. Pass a turn. We're not snapping a Stormbound Geist unless they like have mutagenic growth or something that would save their... No, never mind. There's no reason to be snapping Stormbound Geist. So we got to play fast. That's what we got to do. And hold off their entire board with this Stormbound Geist. They're gonna need like Vapor Snags and stuff to really get in the way of it. And hopefully we resolve a Serrated Arrows at some point. Play an island. And can you counter this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a Brave Geist. Geist, hold the line. I'm not shuffling yet. Opponent has Counterspell. Okay. Because I might Mnemonic Wall, get this Brainstorm. And then... Can't block this Augurable Loss, though. Okay, opponent is Alpha Striking. Heavily signaling the Ninja of the Deep Hours. Okay. Sure. I think they meant to Ninja there and didn't. So put one up on the board for the good guys. Because we might be able to counter. Oh, please resolve. Please. Please. Counterspell in hand confirmed. Yeah, I think they tried to Ninja there. So now we're going to start working away on them with this Serrated Arrows. And eventually maybe getting in with our Stormbound Geist. Let's go to blocks. Block like this. Block like this. Here comes Ninja. Yep. So if I snap here, he just gets to, or they just get to pick up a Miscreant. But I guess it does tie up their mana. So I'm going to snap this Ninja. Oh, yeah, they just get to Spell Stutter. Never mind. Yep. Guys. That was a bad play. All right, so that's cool. It is what it is. They're gonna get to draw an extra card. We go to 8. So probably not the best of times. Also not the worst of times. That was just next level. You know, that was just smart. I'm kind of glad they don't have another counter spell in their hand, because these are pretty good spells to resolve next turn, but I wonder if I want my land. I can't really think about it. Mnemonic Wall. Okay, so I think the idea here is to Mnemonic Wall, get back Brainstorm? Yeah, I think I'll get back Brainstorm. Looking for Ghostly Flickers so that I can start Serrated Arrows, Mnemonic Walling here. And we will Brainstorm. Be nice to find a wall or land here as well. They're gonna daze our Brainstorm. Can't. All right. It costs 1 less though. All right, let's get rid of this ninja before they can shenan it away. Yeah, it's true. They might have a bunch of other, a bunch more just like ninjas in hand, and that could obviously go pretty badly for us. Because I'm hoping to get back this Brainstorm and cast it and fetch. But our opponent's making that exceptionally difficult for us. They are like abyssing into our Stormbound Geist, so that helps. This has become an interesting game at the very least. And we're gonna get to try that line again next turn. Opponent's Gushing, pretty good spell. I am really short on mana, which is what the Brainstorm hopefully would have achieved last turn. Fortunately, it did not. Okay, our opponent's gonna get in for 3. I feel like they're just trying to tempo us out. If we can't resolve this next turn, then we're just pretty much dead. More or less dead. 1, 2, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana otherwise. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, Kiki Chiki, this one's for you, bud. There you go. You got your fetch. Okay, so there's another island, and that's gonna let us a win condition. Yeah, so I can play 2 creatures. So let's try to cast the Drifter first. Oh, this is better for it, or this is like close to Stormbound Geist, but I think they're going to wait for the Geist indefinitely. Well, if it was ever time to Geist, Spell Stutter. Okay. So now we just have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're gonna have to sacrifice our Serrated Arrows. Go to 1. And if they have a ninja, we're dead. Oh yeah, the Disciple? You're probably right. It's hard to sideboard with this deck. Straight up. It has been interesting. Oh, frig. You're right, though. Yep. So we're going to do this in a way we don't die. I guess like that. And then I wonder if they have the mutagenic growth for the win. Or if this is just like ninja and they win. Here goes Serrated Arrows. Nothing we can do about that. Yeah, we're done. We don't have any draws here. We're at 1. That's it. GG's. Hey guys, do you know what percent chance it is for us to draw a 2-lander on the mulligan? 69%. Yes. Worth it. This isn't a particularly good hand, but I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna go looking for a shuffle effect, see if we can get a brainstorm on turn 1. I think, yeah, the elf archer is still bugged. I believe we need, not without a preordain. I think we need a shuffle effect to get brainstorm up on turn 1 here. And it's elves. Speaking of uninteractive decks, good thing we don't really care about their life total. They're gonna draw a bunch of cards with lead the stampede. Nice. We did not find the shuffle effect we were looking for. Okay, so play land. Pass turn. Ghostly Flicker, Serrated Arrows, putting Godfarrow's Faithful in the way of something here. They got Timberwatch Elf Quirion Ranger in their opener. Scary times. Here comes Timberwatch. So this isn't good. This is, as a matter of fact, this is quite bad. I don't really know why that wasn't Timberwatch Elves. Apparently my opponent just wants to take their time here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna play the rest of their elves first. Bring in Days, easy, GG. Imagine. It is surprising. It's like, I'll show you my hand, give you the opportunity to counter my land grant. I'm with the Maverick Girl, man. Yeah, I think it's bad. God. All right. Oh, why did I play this deck? Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a massacre. We're pretty much dead, right? So if they're going to play Timberwatch Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they can attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can attack for 18 over the next couple of turns. I think we're dead next turn. If they attack with everything, I don't know why they wouldn't have attacked with Llanowar Elves, but anyway. Foiled out too. Nice. Or they're on the way to it. And think about how much we're learning. Come on in, fam. And welcome to the fams. Come on in, fam. I'm watching a lot of Monster Factory lately. You guys Griffin McElroy fans? The Spore series? Golden. Because I feel like Griffin was a little self-conscious about the quality of it, so he like really stepped up parts of it. Yeah, we're dead now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. Like, I don't even think we show them what we're doing. That's a nice shiny way to lose. If we get in front of Nettle Sentinel, we save ourselves a turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14. So all they have to do is top deck an elf and they win. Seems pretty bad. Yep. We're gonna proceed to scoop step. That was fun. Wasn't it? Okay. Serrated Arrows. Stone Horns. They have Viridian Longbow, though. So I feel like that's pretty good. I think Capsize probably okay here. And what do we take out? Life gain doesn't matter, neither does blocking. So is that what this looks like? We just hope to get to turn 4? Probably not winning with Muldrifter beats. I could even still want a Seagate Oracle here. for that early aggression. I'm just going to play another Dignitary. Maybe we'll draw into the Dignitary combo and everything will be fine. Yeah, love to play first. Yeah, I think so too. As a matter of fact, I think it's critical. Yeah, I'll keep this. This isn't like, we have serrated arrows. It's not I'm thoroughly whelmed, but we'll keep it. I have to keep reiterating that I don't think this deck is actually bad. I think you actually just have to be very good at it to play it. Like, know exactly what you're doing every single turn of every matchup, like even the janky ones. But like, how do you guys think that's just like the nature of Pauper? Like, do you think that's the nature? Do you think that's the nature of the format? Thank you, Alphasdos. That is. I'm thoroughly whelmed. That you like that it really rewards practice. High skill floor, high skill ceiling. It's just like up there somewhere. That's that pop house. That's the pop shop up in the sky. Yeah, I agree. I've had that experience. Like, I don't. Oh yeah, we can do quotes. Sick. Just pop that in there. Add quote. Oh, nice. Okay. Learn your deck, learn its matchups. Yeah. Because I don't feel confident playing possibly Pauper playable decks unless I've had like 10 reps at least. I really need to know how every card works. Yeah. I haven't heard back, and I'm hoping to someday, but I've never really found out how Saffron Olive manages to tune decks in like such a short time frame. I guess he's playing with brews that he's had for years and years and years, sitting in the back of his head. Like, that's my only guess, is that he was playing with them before he started the series, and the ideas kind of recur. And so he kind of knows blanket strategies and then applies them to the janky decks that get voted in every week. But I asked. I asked anyway. Yeah, I've been learning. I've learned a ton. So like in the, I don't know, like, what are we at now? 8 months? We've been at this a while, guys. Shout out to those 7-month subs. I think Tass and Lynx, are you guys my real long term subs? Shout out to you guys. We've been at this like 8 months together, and I've learned a lot. Keeping in mind that like I didn't play any competitive Pauper before this. Like, I was tournament practice room at best. And I gotten quite good with my bad decks, I'll have you know. Yep. So we will do this whole shenanigans, go get some white mana. And we'll go, I don't know, Seagate Oracle next turn. I guess we should probably, like, I want to play Seagate Oracle, go find a land for the serrated arrows, and then we can start doing Ghostly Flicker, Sunscape Familiar stuff. Hopefully we find a Mnemonic Wall. But yeah, I've only been popping off for a short amount of time. And I mean, I'm probably only about a year away from being colloquially dubbed George Poppin' Up. George Poppin' Up. Freak. Well, the Familiar doesn't get at the serrated arrows on time, right? Preordain does. That's a good idea. George Poppernopolis got there. Ooh. Okay, change of plans. We're going looking for a Mnemonic Wall. First try. Yeah, we still do want another land. Do we want a Demir Aqueduct? No, we want to untap land. We'll bottom this because we want a Mnemonic Wall after that. Pass. Thanks for your help, Alphacidos. Wasn't gonna get there. I was going to hamstring myself repeatedly until I just stopped talking altogether. All right, what are we looking at here? What's going on with our Elves opponent? They're deep in the tank tonight. They're trying to get that over 10-minute long YouTube video, get a little bit of fame in their match. Oh, frig. Is this Lizalana Huntmaster? I feel like they're pretty good against us. I don't know. You know, there's a way out. There's a way out here. We're like a mnemonic wall away from having a plan. Oh, it's just lead the Stampede. Card doesn't do anything. Ooh, truth. Yeah, I do have to watch out for that. Infinite Life Game was relevant the whole time. Elvish Vanguard, Fendhorn Elves. Green Divination still isn't that bad. Yeah. We didn't show them what we were doing, but I imagine you could kind of discern that someone's on the Stonehorn Dignitary plan. I think a lot of decks would only run white for it. I don't know why more decks don't run white for Thraben Inspector, personally. So I think it's about time we picked off an Elvish Vanguard. I don't think it's we're in no rush to be dignitarying here. So I'm gonna run out Serrated Arrows. We'll kill this. Yep. And that card doesn't do anything. Boop it with your pointy arrows. Oh, I snooped his boop. Big time. Wait. Booped his... You guys know what I mean. E. What are the kids laughing at these days? Dabs? Dab uncontrollably. Did you guys get that in your YouTube algorithm? I didn't. I thought my life was going downhill when I get suggested this video where a guy hooked himself up to electrodes that made him dab uncontrollably. Like it made him have to dab. I was like, what? Have we come this far? Is this really where we are? All right, here comes the mob justice plan. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Shades, by the way, thank you for just like stumbling into being the tech support at one point and continuing to do so. Or like just the mod mom. Like I appreciate that a lot. Seriously. All right, so our turn. Can we do something about this Lizalana Huntmaster? Another familiar is cool. I don't think we have to Stonehorn yet. So let's go familiar. And I kind of want to evoke Muldrifter for one. Serrated Arrows on Lizalana, and then Blink Drifter, Serrated Arrows, try to kill Lizalana in a turn or so. So I think I might actually do that. So I'm going to, or actually I could, yeah, no, I'm going to counter up the Lizalana, and then I'm going to evoke this Muldrifter. Evoke on the bottom, draw a couple cards, and then I'll Ghostly Flicker, Muldrifter, Serrated Arrows, draw a couple more cards, another Ghostly Flicker, another Familiar, and do this. Flicker, Drifter, Arrows, draw 2, kill Lizalana, and pass the turn. Okay, so one critical threat down. Hopefully they can't get back from that somehow. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm like, and you haven't done anything even remotely offensive, so you can keep your sword, man. Thank you. You deserve it by a lot. That was fun, huh? Yeah. Is this another Lizalana? I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, I'm stupid. Me too. Me too. I've gotten that impression. Well, we're a mnemonic wall away. Yeah. Yep. They're gonna untap their Mystic, play a land, and I probably could have waited until their turn. I don't know, for one reason or another, they might have attacked with this before they played any elves, I guess. No attacks. Okay, cool. Chancery. That doesn't really do anything. I guess we can snap our Muldrifter. Yeah, I think the digging has to begin here. So we'll pick this up. We will tap this for mana. Run out of Familiar. Snap. I don't have to snap yet. So let's Seagate Oracle, see if we just find Mnemonic Wall. We don't. We do find another Serrated Arrows. Put in hand. And now I will snap Drifter. Untap, untap. And we'll evoke. How much does this cost to cast? Evoke and snap? Yeah, I think so. Evoke this. And snap it. I guess we'll draw first. We could draw Ghostly Flicker. Snap it. Untap, untap. Comboing off, essentially. And we will just run out the Drifter. Draw a couple more cards. There's a Capsize. Okay, all right. All right, we're coming. We're coming along here. Let's cast this Arrows. And we can buy back a Capsize with 3 mana now. Cast Sage's Row Denizen. And pass the turn. So we'll start going to work on this Lizalana next turn. We sure have a lot of Stonehorn dignitaries, huh? I don't know if it's worth it anymore. It might have been. I really have to kill this Lizalana Huntmaster. Like, bad. No, lead the Stampede. And we have our Stonehorns. Sure, what's this? 5 mana? Is this like Entourage of Trest or something? Could be. Llanowar Sentinel. Okay. No big. Got blockers for that. I do think I'm gonna kill this Quirion Ranger though, because then we can do something about Lizalana next turn anyway. So I will kill Quirion Ranger here. And our opponent makes some tokens, goes wide. Not enough mana to continue to search for Llanowar Sentinels. This is messed up, man. This game has been crazy. But I think we're like a Mnemonic Wall away. So let's find that Mnemonic Wall. And we'll get a counter on this so that they can't go so wide that it matters. Turn comes back to us. We find a Seagate Oracle. Okay, so let's kill off Lizalana Huntmaster while I'm thinking about it. Cast a Seagate Oracle looking for our Mnemonic Wall so we could just win. I'll take Preordain. We will Island Preordain. No, Snap doesn't do it. Serrated Arrows, still pretty okay, but we have them now. We have to win. Another Dignitary. Good. Okay. Well, I guess we start capsizing their board. I don't think they're gonna attack. So we'll attack with Muldrifter and pass the turn. Or I guess we can start capsizing our Muldrifter. But I feel like at that point they just like or capsize our Seagate Oracle. Snap actually would have been pretty good there. Maybe I should have taken Snap over Preordain. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got. No reason to capsize a Dork. Yep, Llanowar Sentinel. Sure. Gonna go get more Llanowar Sentinels. The Elvish Squadron Hawk, after all. Additional Sentinels abound. Yeah. Yeah, Flicker's pretty nuts. I might capsize my own Serrated Arrows. Opponent's gonna land Grant. Sure. So it's just Timberwatch in their hand? Timberwatch, Forest, Unknown? What happened there? Alright, so we will capsize with Buyback. I think it's just 4 mana, right? 3 mana. So let's capsize with Buyback our Serrated Arrows, because we're going to lose it. Right, you need 2 blue mana. Okay. So capsize with Buyback. I still don't know. It could be Muldrifter. Seagate Oracle looks at the top 2. I guess it costs less. We could get Serrated Arrows. Yeah, they have to find Viridian Longbow. Drifter's probably the best, but we can also attack with it. So I'm going to get back the Oracle, and we're going to pass the turn. And Serrated Arrows, I'm just going to let it go. There's Flicker. Okay. So, play a land, and Ghostly Flicker... No, I'm going to go to combat, attack with Muldrifter. And then we'll Flicker, Oracle, Muldrifter. Yep, triggers. I feel like I should be yielding to these. Another Oracle will keep us digging, so I might do that. I think I'm going to do that. Denizens, we'll mill them. We will Preordain, keep digging. Bottom. Bottom. It's not what we want. Brainstorm, come on. Brainstorm. Ugh. We can't even shuffle. Okay. Alright, so Mortuary Wire and Evolving Wilds to the bottom. Oracle. Just some colorless mana hanging out now. And we'll just take the Evolving Wilds back. And yeah, colorless mana, essentially. Pass the turn. Didn't find it. We'll pitch Island, a Dignitary, and an Evolving Wilds. We're so close. We're so close. Does it make... do these? Oh yeah, we could have played a Dignitary. You're right. My bad. My B. I probably should have. The fast play. Burning me out. Alright, there's Timberwatch, which is okay against our capsize. They don't have the Quirion Ranger on board anymore. So we're going to take this Timberwatch out. with our serrated arrows. We'll capsize it. Now I guess Stonehorns, I guess it doesn't really matter. Should probably save capsize for something on our upkeep. And we'll just leave our serrated arrows there. Compulsive. I think Brainstorm Fetch is still better. Okay, so let's Brainstorm. Oh, there's a Mnemonic Wall. Okay, so I think we got it. So put away Azorius Chancery and put away, doesn't matter, Evolving Wilds. Just in case it does matter, I'm going to go fetch now. Get a blue source, play Mnemonic Wall, targeting Ghostly Flicker, mill you. Always yield. Guys, we're going to get a win off Elves. Always yes. Always yield. And we will Ghostly Flicker, wall, snow-covered island, get that blue mana, trigger, trigger. I always yesed. Targeting Mnemonic Wall, island, tap the island, trigger, trigger, and we're going to do this for about 100 years. Just like pro tip, having your monitor on the edge, not a good strategy for fams. Right? Like it seems pretty good. Like when you're playing against a non-interactive deck, you just kind of eventually win. And I mean, it's slow, but I feel like I should always, like, I tried to always yes that. Sages or Denizen will mill you. This will target Ghostly Flicker, and where it's always yielded now. Always yes. Oh, because it keeps flickering, so you have to reset it. Thank you, Elvastos. Thank you for your good luck. You might have brought us this win against Elves. Denizen will mill you. This will get back the flicker. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. It was good to see you again. Congratulations again on your graduation. Go out and make the world a better place with all your learnings. Yeah, our opponent, like, we have the win. They're just gonna hope I time out or mess up. Storm count is 10. I like how animated the storm count is. Let's pop out the graveyard perm-like. And we're almost there, gang. We're just gonna we're just gonna suss it out here. We have demonstrated our infinite combo, and our opponent's not having it. All right, do this, and it's like I feel like it should be like Storm, where you click like same target a bunch of times. Dragon 426, now that's that boy right there. Hello, hello. I knew that's why we got to combo off, because you were lurking this whole time. You were there, giving me the fan power. And I'm clicking way slower than you ever would. I don't get those supple wrists, 420. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for having a beautiful deck like this. Good to have you, man. Good to have you. You're one of my favorite top Pauper players. Love seeing you around. Love this deck at the perfect time. Yeah, this was entrance music this whole time. But for some reason, your entrance music plays like the Brooklyn Nine-Nine theme in my head, and I don't know why. To everyone in the chat, this is Dragon 42069, the fam man himself. The brewer and like just the all-around fam man. All right, they have 0 cards in library. I believe that means we win. Don't even attack with the Muldrifter to send a message. We won! You are great. Okay, 420, we're in match 4. How do you sideboard against Elves? Where have I gone wrong? Compulsive them as well. RS Chrono, do you speedrun? Just got clapped. Easy. What do you think, man? The sideboarding probably looks pretty bizarre, huh? Or you could just mindlessly spam F6. What do you think? You don't think I need Capsize? And would not cut Drifter. Okay, or Seagate. All right, cool. So probably don't need four Stonehorns. Is that what you're saying? We got wrecked by Delver decks, man. Maybe like one less serrated arrows. What do we get coming in for it? God Pharaohs? So they can't just serrated arrow, or they can't think Stonehorn is better than arrows? Okay, cool. It is important to send a message. Maybe we should have attacked with the Mole Drifter. Congratulations on your finish, by the way, 420. That's sweet. That's so awesome. How are you doing in school? I know you're in you're getting your learnings too. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I think this is pretty close. We were talking about how maybe we should keep God Pharaoh's Faithful in to hedge against the Viridian Longbow kill somehow, but I have no idea what I'm doing. You should have seen on summer break right now, finding a job and stuff. Yep. Gotta get that paper, man. Gotta get that paper. Sell those chests. Don't need a job, just keep winning tournaments. Click your way to victory. Longbow? Yeah. All right, so I'll bring in Faithful. I'll bring in one Faithful and to race. That concept is so foreign to me. Okay, well, let's race then. Faithful out. Let's go. Moto window, being a champ. So, what's your philosophy on mulliganing one-landers? I think this hand's pretty good. We got a fam. We got mana fixing. Got some snaps. Got 9 minutes. I'm gonna keep it. Turn 1 forest. Likely story. Ooh, don't even have to. So run out the plains. Try to get them. This deck is so good at mulliganing. Cool. Yeah, I guess you've got all of your like value cards and stuff like that. We did manage to grind out like a Molda 5 at one point. It's pretty impressive. For the record, we were beating our opponent on the clock game until I had to combo off, and then we weren't. We could again, though. 2 brainstorms in the deck. Should I shuffle? Should I go get blue mana? What do you think? Is it worth thinning? Birchlore Rangers. These dummies are going to be leading stampedes and melodying distances and stuff. It's going to be nasty. I always thought Nettle Sentinel was blowing a big cloud in this. Yeah, me neither. How much is thinning worth? You should be good at math. You're still in university. You should be wicked at math. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some blue mana. Because who knows? Who knows when we'll have the opportunity to leave up 1 mana again. Ooh. Ooh. We're almost there, gang. Yeah. Oh, you're not a math guy. Okay. So yeah, it was so funny. I don't know if Shades is gonna go through the whole story. We didn't know what the probability of getting to, yeah. Nice. No, they're not. They're getting there. I always like brace my one finger up by F2. I don't know why, but I like sit there with it like clenched on the keyboard, and I probably just shouldn't do that. I should probably like articulate my ideas and gesticulate like a good animated streamer, you know, to do like all these. But instead I just induce carpal tunnel for no apparent reason. Opponent can tank for 100 years. After getting clapped, it's I like that phrase a lot, by the way. After getting clapped, it's tradition to tank for 100 years. Having 420 in here, I think it's like, I watched this this YouTube video recently of a person who went to Japan to cook this master omelet with like the omelet chef, and he just kept telling the guy how to do it, and he couldn't figure it out. Gesticulate. Aesthetic carpal tunnel. Is carpal tunnel aesthetic? Deece term. It is Deece though. Clapping is nice. I'm gonna clap some people here shortly. Mutagenic growth, they got it? Imagine. Are they pump faking mutagenic growth over here? Or they just want to get Nettle Sentinel value when they Titania up a Lead the Stampede? Oh, spicy land grants. Yikes. Opponent's got the Massive Raid and the Viridian Longbow. Yeah, they do have Longbow. Yeah. That was bananas. There's another term we've got to spread. Aesthetic Carpal Tunnel. I like it. Dang. That was hot. That was Fent Pressed. I'm pretty sure Fent Press was the name of the coffee shop I used to like to hang out in back in back in Newfoundland. You thought we hadn't another fam. We did. We did has another fam. You're gonna spend your whole turn trying to kill it. And I'm gonna snap it. You're gonna feel like a big dummy. Dum dum. I guess I could just Massive Raid. They'd have to tap all their stuff. Sure. Opponent doing everything they can to... Oh, frig. Everything they can to get my YouTube video up to like 4 hours. My opponent is in it for that watch time too. They know how hard it is. Mana cost status reduced. Yes, it has taken 2 damage. Oh, it's just Lead the Stampede. That card doesn't do anything. Yep. I'll wait until you target. I'll wait until you target. Ooh, actually. Well, this is kind of sketchy, because they can Massive Raid it, but if they want to Massive Raid my Sunscape Familiar, then so be it. By double wall fam flicker snap up. Yeah. If they didn't, I guess they had Longbow last time, and that wasn't good. Oh yeah. I forgot. Quarian Ranger. I knew I had a sneaking suspicion. Gonna be click intensive if we go that way, though. I knew I had a sneaking suspicion that I wanted to cast Snap in response to Quarian Ranger resolving. This whole time. Should have known. Punt me. Self-punt. You'll never see it coming. More like elves shouldn't breed. What if they don't? What if elves just grow more elves? Or is that technically breeding? I'm not super up on my botany. Whoa, Gold version 1. Where would we be without elvish technology? You know, Llanowar elves and elvish mystics did a lot of work for other people too. Our meta would be nothing in other formats. Were it not for their backbreaking. This has become way too. I'm done. I'm not taking this bit any further. You'll have to do it by yourself in a fair, family-friendly way. All right, opponent. End my suffering, please. Yeah. Yep. We might be having fun playing Magic the Gathering. I had a lot of fun last game. I won. It was great. Storm count is 6. Tendrils. Fent pressed aesthetic family bits. You sure are, my dude. You sure are. I'm gonna fight the good fight. Hashtag watch time. I frigged up, 420. I frigged up, man. I let the fam go. I feel like there was a point where you're in the Discord, you were like really agonizing over the exact number of familiars. Like, when did you get down to 4? Because I think you were like, you kept pushing them in, and yeah, rip Sunscape. I punted it away. He's gone now. I don't know how much further ahead I was, but I don't know. A compulsive, not doing a lot here. They have Timberwatch on board with Quarian Ranger. I think we're dead. We'll have to snap this. And that'll let us untap 2 lands, at which point we get up to 2 mana. And then we can compulsive next turn, but it doesn't really do anything. So I think we gotta look for another snap. Yeah, and I'll go through like phases where I think a certain thing really stubbornly and then like change my mind. That's pretty much my whole life, dude. Just really, really deep into stuff and then not do it. Yeah, Mortuary Mire is cool. Get those Sunscapes back. This is actually very hard for me because I'm going to play this Evolving Wilds regardless. I'm going to take the land. I'm going to bottom the compulsive. I don't think we'll have time. I just don't. So I will snap on their upkeep. There's no reason to do it now. Yes, there is. Because on their upkeep, they can just target a thing. So let's snap Timberwatch. Untap, untap, and pass turn. So we can like mnemonic wall back snap and stuff like that, but I don't. The way out is pretty scary. I think they have massive raid up here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is this still here? Liz Alarm. Snap, snap, snap. What's up, Mike, man? How you doing? Welcome back to the Jenga Bank. Been a minute, man. Been a minute. I knew you were a big Sims fan, deep down. And I couldn't sim lately because I was moving and playing Dominaria. Till I kept getting stomped. In Dominaria Limited. I might go back to The Sims 3, dude. Seasons are coming along. I feel like it's going to help a lot to add the narrative to the story. I think it's about time. I also really like how controversial it is that I occasionally play The Sims. People are like, why aren't you playing Magic? And I'm like, because this imaginary family in an imaginary world where I force them to do things dictates that I have to force them to do that. Anyway, we had some good Thursdays, Mike, man. What's going on here, opponent? What is this nonsense? Additional Timberwatch Elves? Well, yes, I am dead next turn, as a matter of fact. Reveal Mnemonic Wall into the invisible Evankar's Justice to pay its kicker. To buy it back with Mnemonic Wall. Games is games, it's true. And we had come full circle. One of my Sims did own a card shop. It just wasn't profitable, so they started selling pop vinyls as well. Had it all thought out. Had it all figured out. What if we did stabilize? Imagine. Stonehorn Dignitary off the top, and then this ridiculousness. Oh, they have massive rate in hand, too. This wasn't going anywhere real fast. Think I was going to come under the camera? Thought I was, didn't you? It's 3D. Put your VR goggles on. Here comes the hit. We're going to die now. Sack Evolving Wilds. Trigger on the stack. Concede. GG's, opponent. Then they'll have the FOMO bad. You're like, dang. Never seen a triple sleeved masterpiece Phyrexian Invoker, Phyrexian Revoker before. Yeah, can't keep it. 69% chance, guys. Shouts out to the 69% chance to get another land. Yep. Yep. You didn't miss much in the way of good movies. Sure didn't. I've heard that. We're playing Affinity again. This was a mess the first time. Yeah. So Island go. You're in a dark room playing by yourself with other dudes in dark rooms by themselves. I wish more women watched. I do wish there was more women in Magic the Gathering. Sincerely, I feel like 4/4s. Waldmark's still here. You were here for the original suffering of the Affinity matchup. turn 3 ATOG death much. Oh, is this like Oriok? No, just okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No turn 1 4/4. Bummer. That sucks to be them. I'm gonna be using my mana for the next couple turns. I am gonna cycle this away now. If I draw a Brainstorm, I'm a dummy. Well, we're well on our way to comboing off. We just need a win condition, and we got to dodge a couple Galvanic Blasts. Yeah, all right, we're cool. We can leave up Snap next turn. It's fine. Everything's fine. What do you think I can do? What can I do to like help progress having having more women play Magic? The thing is, and like I learned this like in my, it's obvious, but I learned this in my economics degree, and it's that like really we're all better off. Like half of the population is female. Well, okay, that's digging into it, but anyway, if we were to say half of the population was female and they like make less than people, or make less than men in general, if they were to make the same amount, we would all just have more money. There would be more money. Or if like they also played Magic, then we would just have twice as many people playing Magic. I do have I have Scred Delver, Mono Black Control, and Boggles, and also that the first one I ever built was Orzhov Night Sky Mimic, which is a really cool deck. It was a really good time. And no, I haven't gone to any gatherings due to my debilitating fear of flying. but hopefully I'm gonna see somebody about that soon, because I gotta get back up in the air. That's a funny story. I was just like flying back from I went to school in another province, and I was flying back from there, and I was sitting next to this guy. I didn't know I was afraid of flying. I didn't think I was. And I was just like white knuckling it, and I didn't know. I was just like grabbing onto my seat, and the guy looked over and like laughed at me, and I was like, oh frig, am I actually afraid of this? Like, is this something, like, should I be worried? All right, well, we're gonna play another fam, leave up Snap-a-Rooney to protect it, and then we're gonna do that for the next couple turns until we find a way to win. They don't have a ton of interaction. They don't have any cards in hand, like or they have one card in hand. It could be ATOG and they could top deck Fling, and then we'll lose. But for now we're okay. Come on, be nice. So we should be good. Our Sunscape Familiar should exist for the rest of this match, hopefully, unless our opponent is like Thoughtcast here. How do we wind up like this? These are the 3 best cards in this deck, or the 2 best cards in this deck. But I would like to get to more events. I think that would be really fun. I also live in Canada, so it's kind of awkward. Opponent, just why? I hate this game. Sometimes. Only right this second. Okay, play Sunscape Familiar. It's a Thoughtcast. Oh man. Come on, what is this, like Metallic Rebuke? What? Okay. That's pretty good. It's like better than Gush. I guess unless your opponent's on the land destruction plan. It's like Galvanic Blast face, attack for 9, put us to 1. Oh no, it's just 4/4s. We're good. Gotta get the set out there. Yeah, where's the 4th one? 2-hour face, 4 lethal. Is this like Teamer Battle Rage? FT dub. Nope, no TBR FT dub. This has been This has been unfortunate. I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Let's see what we draw. That should be disintegrate. All right, I think we've seen enough. Friggin' diaper dandy. I feel like I've run into him a couple times. Or run into them a couple times. He's able to blow a hole in the side of the castle wall. That should be disintegrate, not galvanic blast. That's like early D&D? I know in 3.5 disintegration was still like a concept. I don't know. Does that still exist? Dispels hydroblasts to protect our team. And I think that's it, right? They do win. No, they don't necessarily win through combat. I think serrated arrows is fine. I don't think Stonehorn's doing almost anything. Godfarer's Faithful is probably pretty good. I think we're going to try to kill them with Muldrifters. Or by flickering, like... No. Sage's Rodenizen, I feel like just having one of them in there is pretty okay. Up to 40 d6. Oof. All right, guys, what are we cutting here? I think I thought Dispel was a trap. Like, we can't... We're using our snaps and our ghostly flickers to defend stuff, so we probably shouldn't have Dispels in this matchup. And do we go down one mnemonic wall and just take our time? Or do we race? You can't race Affinity. So do we bring in serrated arrows? Shrink down their guys. Get Stonehorn dignitaries in the way. Is that one of these matchups? Seems kind of bad. Yeah, I agree. Except for Atog. We have Hydroblasts. Yeah. No, I think that's good. I think trimming arrows, because I think that's what came out. Arrows dignitary for 2 Hydroblasts. And then just trying to win real quick. I don't know if Familiar's enough to be of any help either. We won 2 games tonight, 0 matches. Just get that updated real quick. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been bumpy, guys. It's been a bumpy night. But that's what I do this for. I'm not just out here jamming Scred Delver. But I could be. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Don't think I'm throwing shade at everybody out here jamming Scred Delver. Okay, 2 Godfarer's Faithfuls, a reasonable way to draw into more action, a little bit of interaction for them. I think this is keepable enough. So let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. You guys like want to get together and watch some King of the Hill sometime? Like whenever watch that Boggle video. Who shared that? Was that Gold Version that shared that? Or was it Shazbot? I can't remember who shared that in the Discord. Before the bannings, the ban hammer. And Snow-Covered Island. So we'll go get some more blue mana. Next turn we'll compulsive, depending on what goes down on the other side of the battlefield. Oh, did you share that video with of like the King of the Hill like craziness where like Peggy's in a Boggle tournament? Was that you? Because I was, once again, Matt and Tass were getting into it about the appropriate pronunciation of Boggle. Crack this for green, and don't try to pretend I was ever going to counter an ATOG. Get countered, scrub. Gain a life. No, it wasn't you. I don't know who it was. I'm supposed to land cycle this. So, in that case, let's play Godfarer's Faithful. And cycle is for blue mana. It's okay. Didn't really get punished that badly. But I probably could have compulsive that turn. Bogle. That episode was wild. Or like the version that got shared in the Discord was wild. It's probably still in there for all you guys that are Discord members. It's here, speaking of becoming Discord members, I think it's still in there. And I'm sure if you please no, let's not start this. Tass will show up just to correct all of us. Tass will hear from a distance us mispronouncing his favorite word. Bogile. Oh. Opponent's forging some carapaces. I really like playing Gorilla Shaman decks, huh? Do you guys know that about me? Big fan. Big fan of Gorilla Shaman decks. Carapace Forger. This is one Serrated Arrows counter away from being useless on this board. I'm going to Compulsive. We'll hold on to this. Might be relevant later. No, Match. Your Nemesis will arrive. It will all get out of hand. Yeah, I'll pitch Ash Barons here. Because we can Chancery, get back our Plains, because we might have to pay untap blue mana next turn, and we'll pass. We're almost at an infinite life town. Anybody here Sonic Adventure Battle 2 fans? You guys remember that game? It's a wicked game. Any of you guys playing Switch right now? Like, what Switch game are you guys playing? I gotta get some Switch games going. I've been playing Wizards of Legend, which is a really fun game. Especially if you can get like some multiplayer action happening. Ghostly Flicker Mnemonic Wall. You don't say. I still think it's Seagate Oracle, or Preordain, and then Seagate Oracle looking for a fam. Breath of the Wild is still a great time. I agree. I have that for the Wii U. OG. I got a Wii U because they said they were going to release Breath of the Wild for the Wii U. And then 4 years later, they came out with a new console, and I still didn't have a new Zelda game. We'll bottom both of these. I don't think Seagates are necessarily bad here, but I'd like a way to be casting a familiar. It's not going to be in the cards this minute. Gain some more life, though. And still looking for a fam. I'll take another Mnemonic Wall just in case something happens to this one, because I think we're going to run it out next turn. Grab one of our Preordains or something. Pass. Not attacking with the Godfairest Faithfuls to send a message. One it's stuck on mana. This looks nothing like the original Affinity match we played. They're on their way to 4/4 town, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have 2 mana 4/4s. Yeah, I really do. Shining Force. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen people play that. Do people speedrun that? Watch all kind of silly speedrun shows. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mnemonic Wall. Looking for a fam. With the Preordain I'm going to get back. I'm going to always yes this now. And then always yield it. Plain Island, Preordain. We got Ghostly Flicker on Oracle. Oh, there's a win condition. Okay, well, we might be there now, guys. So get this guy, pass the turn, and if we run into just an incidental cost reducer, we could be in good shape. We're going to gain a bunch of life in the process, too. Subpower Affinity and Demonic Tutor Affinity are two very different decks. There's Demonic Tutor? Yeah, yeah. When they're just, like, digging to their best card with Thought Casts. Or when they, like, get the Chromatic Star into Fling Kill. Here's the 4/4s. That's a lot of 4/4s. I feel like they're sandbagging some interaction as well. All right, so let's run out the Denizen, gain some life. In comes the Denizen. And we're going to start blocking and flickering, hoping that our opponent doesn't have any way to interact with that. So play a land, pass the turn, turn the pass. Turn the pass. You guys remember Load Reload? What a record. The Red Ribbon Army? What's that? Yeah, and I could save Flicker for Galv Blast, you're right. If they target anything, it could defend them. This will get us some card selection. We'll have Mnemonic Wall with Ghostly Flicker and Hydroblast or Preordain at some point if we want it. Where we have 2 of these in hand, we can just Mnemonic Wall, get a Hydroblast if, despite what our hand looks like, ATOG is an issue. I hope our opponent just tanks himself right out of the game here. And tanks me out of whatever free time I might have been hoping for after the stream tonight. What's a Red Ribbon Army? I don't know anything about geography or history. Just don't test me on it. Know a lot about other stuff, but that stuff, nah. Alright, they're gonna try to Galv Blast. I wonder if we just want this bad boy off the battlefield. It's not as important as this. I think I let it go. I have 2 Mnemonic Walls in hand. Whatever. Sure. This is the boy. This is the boy for me. Looking pretty good there, despite the 4/4s. Yeah. No familiars. These are faithfuls. Because we can't untap lands. We can get a lot of mill in, but not infinite. So we take 12. We're not within range of dying from 8. I guess we are. I think we will put Seagate Oracle here. That's good enough for me. Wait for damage. I don't even think we snap. Because if they have removal for the Sage's Row Denizen, we're in real big trouble. And bad at game. Not necessarily. Dude, you're talking to somebody who's like about to 0-5 on the internet. So let's see if they're ambitious enough to try to kill our Sage's Row Denizen here. Yep. Gonna go get some green. Maybe they're looking for a win. Carapace Forger. I don't even think if we draw a wall or draw a familiar, we've got it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to cast a Mnemonic Wall. Trigger, gain some life. And we will get back. I don't know what we'll get back. Hydroblast, probably. They're gonna Pyroblast. Sure. Play land, pass the turn. This isn't looking super good for us, but we've kind of lost the ability to dig. That's sort of what's hurting us here. I think the games we won, we could just kind of get out of hand with our like preordains and our compulsive researches. Maybe I didn't leverage them properly throughout the league, but it's been a tough fought battle. This is certainly not the autopilot he was in Water Pestilence deck where I just like win like crazy and nobody can stop me. That was a good time. Do you know what'd be good against this deck? Main deck. Colonel P. How you doing? Is that how you spell that? No, it's not. P. Like, oh, like this? Yes. Cool. How you doing tonight, P? Any relation to Colin Powell? We're gonna throw one of these in front of here. We're gonna throw both of these out in front, and then we're going to snap a Faithful because it can represent. Or actually, I could Ghostly Flicker here as well. It can represent infinite life gain at some point, and it's gaining us a little bit of life here before the other one dies. We could also Ghostly Flicker defensively. If they want to use a removal spell on this now, that means this Mnemonic Wall is a little bit more likely to stick next turn. I'm really afraid to draw a... Yeah, I'm going to let this go. So we're going to take 8, go down to 9. Will not be flickering today. We're pretty far from winning. Maybe the Stonehorn Dignitaries were better in this matchup than I gave them credit for. Depends on what half of their deck they draw, I guess. Let's see. Let's see what half of their deck they've drawn. If we do come back and win this, we got them on the clock. Let's find our match win, gang. Sacrifice Evolving Wilds. Go get white mana. Blue mana. Not white mana. What am I talking about? Our turn. Just another land. So let's try to cast this. And then we'll Mnemonic Wall. And they could have us here. This might be the end. Triggers. We get back Snap. Milieu. I forgot that we're on the mill plan too. So we get back Snap, I think, because yeah, none of these do anything. Hydroblast is like kind of helpful, but it doesn't do anything for us here really. Because we can Snap here and like snap one of their 4/4s or something, snap Carapace Forger, and then Ghostly Flicker, Mnemonic Wall, Island or something. Alright. Still being not dead. It's critical. Critical plays, being not dead. Only a plane's left in our deck to fetch, so we flooded out a little bit here. Alright, let's find out what they're doing. Frank. That's unfortunate. So if we have to snap here, are we dead? Are we just dead? Snap, untap these, block. They do 8, 9, 10, 11. We gain 2, so we can go to 1. I mean, 1's not 0. So let's try to snap. And Pyroblast, Dispel. So is that just it? Is this the end? I believe it is. 1. So we block 2 4/4s, we take 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactsies. Okay, they got us. Fetch with Evolving Wilds on the stack. We are dead, right? Block 2 4/4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can't cast any of the blue spells in our hand. GG's 05 leagues.